Disneyland's Enchanted Tiki room just turned 60. Are you curious about its history? Well, let's take a look at that. Hi everyone, it's Kat from the Mouse Scout. And today I thought we'd take a look at the Enchanted Tiki room since it just turned 60 years old. And I'm glad there's something older than me. The attraction opened on June 23, 1963, and it was the first to feature audio animatronics developed by Disney. Walt Disney found an antique mechanical singing bird when he was in New Orleans, which he brought to his Imagineers and asked them to figure out how it worked and to improve on the device. What resulted was the first form of audio animatronics, which revolutionized park entertainment. Originally, Walt envisioned the attraction as a Chinese restaurant with a Confucius figure in the lobby that would respond to guest questions, and a dinner show with both real and imagined birds, and a fire-breathing, joke-telling dragon. However, because people might linger at their tables too long to enjoy the show, the restaurant idea was scrapped. This explains why this is one of the only attractions with restrooms, because it was supposed to be a restaurant. While the Imagineers were working on the show, Walt turned to his favorite songwriters, the Sherman Brothers, to write a song for the attraction. They wrote the song to a calypso beat, filling it with gags and a catchy tune. The Tiki 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 Room song is memorable, and the song gave a title to the attraction. It tells audiences everything they need to know about the show. Because the attraction required the use of computers for the audio animatronics, this was the first Disneyland attraction to be fully air-conditioned. I know I've ducked into the attraction many times to relax and cool off because of its excellent air conditioning. Back then, the computers took up a whole room, which was under the attraction. But nowadays, it can be run from just one laptop. The attraction was initially sponsored by United Airlines to advertise their flights to Hawaii. Hawaii was made a state in 1959, which kicked off the tropical tiki culture through the early 1960s. So the attraction was very timely. Sponsorship soon passed to Hawaii's Dole Food Company, who remains the sponsor to this day. I am very grateful for this because this brought us Dole Whips, which I love. While you wait to enter the show, you can relax with one of those delicious Dole Whips purchased at the tiny hut by the entrance. You're never bored while waiting in the lanai. You're serenaded with Hawaiian music, and you can watch a short video from the Dole Company. It's surprisingly entertaining. Around the seating area are 8 Polynesian gods who tell you a little bit about themselves.
Legends say I'm balancing the earth, but sad to say, I'm just hanging on.
Finally, the doors open and all the people pile in. There are lots of comfy benches to sit on to enjoy the show. And every seat in the house is good because the show goes on all around you. The show is hosted by 4 macaws whose plumage matches the countries of their origin. Jose is red, white, and green and speaks with a Mexican accent voiced by Wally Bogue. Michael is white and green and speaks with an Irish brogue voiced by Fulton Burley. Pierre is blue, white, and red and has a French accent voiced by Jerry Orbach from Law and Order fame. And Fritz is red, black, and white, has a German accent, and is voiced by my favorite, Thurl Ravenscroft, who lent his voice to many Disney attractions like Haunted Mansion, where he's one of the singing busts, Pirates of the Caribbean, where he's one of the trio of singers who are serenading the looters, and he's the voice of Tony the Tiger for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. You'll also hear him as the voice of the Tangaroa god out in the lanai.
I am Tangaroa, father of all gods and goddesses.
The show features around 225 choreographed and singing birds, flowers, and tikis, and it lasts for about 15 minutes. The show here in Disneyland is pretty much the same as it was back in 1963, except for the removal of a couple of songs. Some references in the show are more dated than others. For example, Jose will sing like Bing Crosby during the chorus, Fritz scats like Louis Armstrong, and Pierre sings like Maurice Chevalier. These were all big stars in the 50s and 60s. The show ends with a big musical number, and they all sing you out to the tune of Hi Ho, it's out the door you go. And of course, a final magical trick making the audience disappear. If you didn't get your Dole Whip before the show, when you exit the theater, you're right next to the Tropical Hideaway, where you can choose between the famous pineapple Dole Whip or a variety of other flavored whips. You can also grab some exotic snacks like pork, chicken, or vegetable baos, pork lumpia, or sweet lumpia with pineapple and cream cheese filling. This is also where you will meet Rosita, who is embarking on a solo career away from the Enchanted Tiki room. Out here at the Tropical Hideaway, she'll entertain you with jokes and witty one-liners.
I met the funniest duck out on the river. He was a real quack-up. He should be a Jungle Cruise skipper.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed our look at Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Feel free to share your stories of the Tiki Room down below. It really is fun to hear from all of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel out. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and smash the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video, because we will continue to explore what makes Disney so magical. Until next time, be safe and remember, it's all just designed for fun.